Have you heard? Premier Heating and Air is kicking off the new year with great savings on all 2023 year-end models. Get huge discounts on all closeout models. So call Premier Heating and Air while these new 2023 year-end models last. And right now, get up to $2,000 federal tax credit on qualified systems. Great deals with tax season almost here. Premier Heating and Air, where financing is available for all homeowners. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633 and experience a Premier difference today. Premier Heating and Air is a locally owned and operated company. And this offer ends 1/31/24.
All right, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out today to celebrate with Emilee and her family on this special occasion. It's always a great day at West Lawrence when one of our student athletes takes their talents to the next level. So on behalf of West Lawrence High School, the administration, faculty, and staff, congratulations, Emilee.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Team Lawrence. I'm your host, Pat Brock, the Public Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools. And it is indeed a great day to be a Raider. We've got Emilee Garrett, who signed a softball scholarship to South Georgia State College. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Girl, this is awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you think about when you first started playing softball, what was that like for you?
Gosh, I mean, I've always enjoyed the thrill of it, and I mean, I've played it ever since I was 5 years old, so
Oh,
I mean,
my.
I've always loved it.
5 years old. Golly. Were you any good at 5, though?
I don't remember.
We've got our mom with her. Hi, Julie.
Hello, how are you?
Doing well. And we've got our dad, Stan the man. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Talk to us about being a softball mom, what this experience has been like for you, and how do you feel being able to witness this for your daughter?
This is just incredible. She's, like she said, been playing it since she was 5 years old. And yeah, she needed a lot of work then. And we decided to put her in lessons. She showed a lot of potential.
Mm-hmm.
And at 10 years old, she started pitching and has been pitching ever since. And she just loves it. And it's just incredible the time that we've spent traveling and her playing is paid off, and her hard work is paid off. So
For
it's
sure.
incredible.
Dad, talk to us up and down those roads, shelling out the resources to make sure that she had everything she needed to be successful.
Yes, ma'am. It's been a journey, but it's been a great journey, and very proud of her. Excited that she's able to accomplish one of her dreams.
For sure. So this, when you think about it as an athlete going off to continue a sport that you've always loved, what does this mean for your family?
Gosh, I mean, I think that it's going to be a change for everybody, considering I'll be moving away. But I mean, I think that they're all very happy, and I think they'll love getting me out of the house for a little bit.
For a little bit. When you think about your family dynamics, you've got 2 daughters, correct?
That's correct.
And now here it is. She's getting ready to go off to college.
Right.
What are your feelings about that, Mom? I mean, are you as close-knit as I think you are?
We are. We definitely are. Our oldest daughter, Ashley, she has been at Middle Georgia in the nursing program, so we've had her at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so this will be a little different, sending our baby off, but we're excited for her.
For sure. Dad, as we look around this room, she clearly has a village.
That's for sure.
She clearly has a village. How important has it been for you to have people in her corner and supporting her the way that they have been?
It's been unreal, the amount of support that just not only family but just other coaches and people that's been in and out of her life as a softball player. It's been just unreal, the amount of support that she's got.
And have you been at West Lawrence your entire career?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You've been a part of this Raider family for so long.
Yes.
Now, are you okay with being away from home? I mean, how do you manage?
I think it's going to be an adjustment. I think I'll enjoy it maybe for the first week or so. Then I'll start missing them and wanting to go back home, but know that I can't. And
You ain't coming.
It's going to be tough to leave them for sure.
When you first started playing, and of course when you first became a Raider, have you been playing in the same position throughout your career, or have you switched up a little bit?
Ever since I was 9 years old, I've been pretty much a pitcher. And that's really when I started getting serious with softballs, when I became a pitcher. But other than that, I mean, I kind of when I was younger, I floated around different positions, but
You know, a lot of times as an athlete, you know, that adrenaline rush, you know, that comes to you whenever, you know, you start a game. What is that feeling like for you every time you step on that mound?
sometimes I get a little nervous, but I try not to show it too much. But I've always, I mean, I've loved doing what I do. I mean, I wouldn't choose another sport, wouldn't choose another position. I mean,
Wow.
I've always loved it. I love everything about it.
I love that. And so, you know, we're here because of your athletic scholarship, but academically, you know, that you got to get those books.
Yeah.
Have you thought about or have you decided about what you
Gosh.
want to major in?
I have my thoughts. I really thought about physical therapy, exercise science, stuff like that, but I'm really not 100% decided yet.
So right now you're undecided, but you're excited nonetheless to be
Yes.
a softball player for the Lady Hawks. Now, Mom, when you think about everything that you have poured into your daughter, and as you look at her now with slightly watery eyes, you know, and seeing how, for one, does it bring back the memories of when she first started out or when she was first born, and to just see her progress through the years to be this beautiful young lady that we see before us today, and to see what she's accomplished?
Yes, and she's not only a great athlete, she's kind-hearted. I've seen her just mature and just be so caring, and even with her job she works at Clark's Health Club, and seeing her interact with those people and the way she handles herself, it just makes us really proud.
I love that. And you know, Dad, there's a lot of life lessons to be learned about any sport. And what life lessons have you truly tried to, you know, to teach Emilee, and something that you want her to always take with her?
That defeat is just a word. It's actually a learning point. So when you lose or you don't quite get where you think you need to be, then learn from it. Work harder.
For sure, for sure. Emilee, your parents here, as you can tell, they're a little bit on the emotional side, because I think that this is really a huge thing, not just for you personally, not just for your family and your household, but everyone here that is connected to you. They're feeling some type of way right now. And so what do you want to say about your parents?
Gosh, I mean, they have been with me through the time that I was 5 years old until now, and they have been my #1 supporters throughout everything that I've done, and I couldn't ask for a better set of parents and a better set of supporters, and I really hope, and I know that they'll be in Douglas cheering me on every chance they get, and I'm excited to move away from them, but also sad to leave them. And,
For sure.
You know, I want to say thank y'all.
And you know, this is really a family affair. And I think that even leading up to her deciding on which college that she wanted to attend and to play, what part did you play in that, Mom and Dad?
We really left it up to her. You know, we helped guide her and help her talk through things, but at the end of the day, it was what she wanted, not what we wanted for her.
Wow.
But she had to make up her mind, this is what she wanted to do and where she wanted to go. And I think once she went to South Georgia and saw the campus, I think she, you know, fell in love with it and was sure 100% this is what she wants.
This is it. You know, a lot of times, Emilee, if someone's played a sport for many years, they kind of want to, you know, hang up the old cleats.
Yeah.
But you want to continue. What made you decide to continue, and why South Georgia?
I really always, my dream, each starting out, was always to play collegiate ball. And I knew that it was going to be tough getting there, and I knew that there was going to be challenges that I would face. And I think there for a minute I doubted myself on if I would go play college ball, just because I wasn't confident enough in myself. But then when I went to South Georgia, I saw some of the girls and how they interacted with the coach, and I got to see all the whole campus. I got to, you know, I mean, it was a great experience, and I think that I gave myself a week before I decided. I prayed about it, and I truly felt that's where the Lord was leading me.
I love that. And you know, you're talking about building that confidence. People wouldn't know it if they saw these huge rings that are glistening before the cameras. Just the work that you've done, that you all have put into, and now here you go. Mom, Dad, any last words you'd like to share with Emilee about her journey? Because you've raised her, you've taught her the things of, you know, the moral character and the fortitude that is required for one, just an individual, but also as an athlete. Anything that you would like to say to her?
I'm proud of you and I love you and I can't wait to watch you.
Yeah, and just keep working hard, and we're just proud of you for chasing your dream and going for it.
I love that. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Stan,
Thank
for all
you.
that
Thank
you
you.
all do, because this is really, it's a family affair, and it's a bittersweet moment in a lot of ways, because, you know, that separation anxiety will hit in soon, but at the same time, we know that you're so proud for her. Thank you for all you've done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are our parents, Julie and Stan Garrett.
Since 1916, Gravely has been designed, engineered, and made right here in the USA. Whether you prefer gas or electric, every Gravely has been forged with the commercial landscaper in mind. So they're not only built to last, but to also keep you riding comfortably from dawn to dusk. So ask yourself, are you ready to graduate to a Gravely? Visit your local Gravely dealer today.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line dealer for Gravely lawnmower sales and service.
Train for a new career or go further in a field you love with education and skills training from Oconee Fall Line Technical College. OFTC offers 130-plus programs in high-demand fields that will prepare you for the workforce fast. That's 2 years or less. Classes are hands-on, giving students practical experience to be successful on the job. With affordable tuition and flexible classes, you can fit college into your lifestyle. Isn't it time you loved your career? Get started with OFTC today. Oconee Fall Line Technical College. Careers begin here.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the two best coaches to ever do it. Coach Mike Thompson, how's it going?
Good, going good.
Good to see you. What's up, Coach Pollard?
Hey, Miss Pat, how are you?
Doing well. Listen, guys, I mean, we're constantly up here signing away scholarships. Talk to us, Coach. We'll start with you, Mike. Talk to us about this young lady here and the years you've worked with her and what you've seen improve in her as an athlete.
Yeah, she's very deserving of getting a chance to play at the next level. She's worked really hard. I've actually been watching her since she was little. I've been umpiring games when she was playing Little League and been watching her ever since then. So, she's always been a really good competitor. She's always been very accurate with her pitches. Just works extremely hard. We knew she had a chance to do well for us. I think at one point during the season, I don't know how many games in, but she hadn't walked anybody. She was, and I think I mentioned it to her. I said, "Son, you realize you hadn't walked anybody?" And then a couple of games later, she actually walked her first batter, which was already incredible. And then she let me know that I messed it up for her. But,
jinxed it.
But to throw as many innings as she threw this year and not walk as many as she walked was really incredible. So, but yeah, she's done a great job for us, and she's one of those girls that's kind of had to wait her turn a little bit because we've had so many quality pitchers over the years, and she just kept working and kept getting better. And finally, when she got a chance to be one of the main girls, she took advantage of it, and it's just been great for us all year.
I love that. Coach Pollard, there is an incredible amount of pressure on a pitcher. And, it's like if a pitcher's off.
Yeah. It's I guess the position, the number one position in softball, So when you're out there, kind of all eyes are on you and everything is dictated by you. So, when Emilee was there, we never missed a beat. It didn't matter who we were playing. Emilee was going to do her thing. She was going to throw her pitches, and here it is. So that's what I like. She would just go out there and challenge any hitter that we had or that we faced, and so we knew what we were going to get. And as a coach, that's kind of a luxury when you know what you're going to get when you get out there.
For sure. Now, Emilee, talk to us about their coaching style, because coaches have this philosophy of how the method to their madness. Talk to us about how their coaching style has helped shape you to be the athlete that you are. We'll start with Thompson right here.
Oh, Lord. Tough coaches. They definitely put us through the ringer during the summer. And I've always, we do CrossFit and we have our team fun week, and, they really push us, but I think in the end, I've always loved the push that I always got, because I felt like it always made me a better player. And I remember my freshman year, I was doing CrossFit, and the year before that, they went 14 and 19, and I remember that's all I heard throughout the entire CrossFit. And that is one thing that I'll never forget, and I was, bound determined that we weren't going to be 14 and 19 again. So,
wow.
I really love the push that they give each one of them. They push you to be better, and in the end, you get stronger mentally and physically.
For sure. And Coach Pollock, the way that you all work with these young ladies, it definitely prepares them for college sports.
Well, one of our goals is that when our girls do go play, that we want it to be not much of a change.
Right.
We want them to be prepared so that we put them through, the things that we think they need to, mentally, physically, to prepare them so that when they do go to the next level, it's not a sudden change. There's enough changes already, so the softball part doesn't need to be a change. So
For sure.
we work really hard and take a lot of pride that when our girls go off that they are prepared. And I feel like I do feel like they are. And we've had a lot of success with our girls at the next level.
You sure have. And and Coach Thompson, when you see these shows where you see students, athletes signing to participate in a sport and collegiately, that's not an easy feat. Now, there's something about what did you see in Emilee that you knew that she would be able to be competitively in college sports?
Well, I think probably consistency is what she does well. Like Coach was saying earlier, we knew exactly what we were going to get. We knew she was going to go out there and throw strikes, and she was going to hit her spots. And anytime she was pitching, she was going to give us a chance to win. We didn't have to guess on what we were going to get that day out of her. And we've had kids in the past that we wasn't sure if we were going to get their A game, their B game, or what game we were going to get that day. But we knew every day we were going to get the same thing out of her. She was going to be consistent, throw strikes, throw her pitches, and give us a chance to win. So, we knew that, and as good as she is athletically and pitching wise, she's even a better person. I want to make sure everybody's clear on that. She is a better person than any of those things. We've had a lot of great players play for us, and we've had a lot of good people, but she's as fine of a teammate and a person as anybody we've ever had play for us. So she's just, I'm as much proud of who she is as a person and a leader and things like that, and that I am as her, athletic ability. One day softball's going to end for all of us.
Yeah.
And then we got to go out into the real world, and I have no doubt that she's going to be, great in whatever she chooses, whether it's something in the medical field or she's a teacher one day or a doctor or a lawyer, whatever it might be. She's going to be great at it, and more importantly, she's going to be a great mother one day and a great wife one day, and she's just a great person. She really is.
I love that. How does it feel when you hear this legend talk about you like this, Emilee?
It feels good. It feels good.
And you talk about the fact that you've been at West Lawrence your entire career. You talk about the relationships. You've built a lot of good, solid relationships. How easy is it for you to be able to, have new coaches, being in a new environment, and having to build new relationships? How easy is that for you, or how difficult is it?
I would say that I'm pretty good at making friends. I'm normally a genuinely nice person, and I like to talk to everybody. I don't really leave anybody out. So, and I've had some great coaches as examples to kind of know what to look for when it comes to accepting a new coach, and I'm excited about it.
We're excited for you. Coach Pollock, when you go off to play collegiately, of course, you're as a dad, you know what that's like. There's some things that she really is going to make sure that she's going to need to know.
Yeah, well, the main thing is it's still a game. Have fun. It's like I try to tell all the kids, just have fun. It only, like Coach Tom said, at some point softball is going to go for all of us.
Yeah.
So enjoy the time that you have. Make the memories. I think, from my playing experience, I remember the games, but I remember my teammates more. So enjoy those, make those relationships, and just enjoy every minute of it. But at the same time, remember how you got there and why you got there, and always be prepared to put in the work, because now you're going to a bigger pond with bigger fish. So you got to keep doing what you've done the whole time.
I love that, Coach. Anything you'd like to add, Coach Thompson?
And we're just proud of her, and we look forward to seeing her play at the next level. And like I said earlier, she's a great person and a great leader, and she's a good friend to everybody and a great teammate. So she's been a great example for us for 4 years in that, and she works hard, and she's very deserving and earned everything she's gotten. So we're proud of her.
I love that. Emilee, anything you want to add to your coaches here?
Just want to say thank y'all. It's been a great ride these last 4 years, and it's true what they say. It really ain't easy being a Raider, but
it's not.
It's such a thrill whenever you get to do this, and I just want to say thank y'all.
I love that. I love
All
that.
right.
Coach Thompson, Coach Pollock, thank you both. I say it all the time. It's a pleasure to be able to see, to witness the work that you all do, the great work you do with these young people, and to see them go off and be successful, and also be able to come back and to let you know how much they appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Mike Thompson and Coach Jody Pollard.
We're stocking up on our Nissan inventory so we can bring prices down. And we all know what that means.
Start the new year with a new Dublin Nissan. Save time, save gas, make your first stop Dublin Nissan for Titans, Rogues, Altimas, and more. It's our best selection in years at Dublin Nissan. Choose from 23s or 24s, loaded with all the options you want at prices that'll make you smile.
So just come on by Dublin Nissan and let us make your holidays better.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
You know, this is truly a blessing to be able to chat with Emilee, to hear about where she started, and to chat with the people who have helped her along the way to get there. And we've got her Nana with us, Miss Betty Williams. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to see you.
You too.
And we've got Candy. Hey, Miss Candy.
Hey.
Family friend and photographer. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, now Miss Betty, talk to us about the relationship here with your granddaughter and what it feels like for you to be able to witness her dream coming true.
It's hard to, I'm very proud of her.
Mm-hmm.
She has overcome a lot of obstacles to get where she is. We're very proud of that. And she proves herself.
Mm-hmm.
And like Coach Thompson said, she goes out of her way to help others. She has the biggest heart.
Yeah.
And she comes over and takes out my trash for me when she's not playing ball. And so, you know.
We live next door. Oh, you live
we live next door.
Wow.
But I'm very proud of her, and she's accomplished a lot. She's also a good student, and she's a great grandchild, and so is all the other grandchildren. But I'm very excited for her.
Yeah.
And her papa's very excited for her. He told her all along that she was going to play college ball.
Look at that.
And so he's proud of her. He knew it before we did.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, I can't say enough good about her.
Yeah, I love that. Emilee, it's okay. So Emilee, share with us about the relationship you have here with your Nana and what it means to you to be able to have her with you and to have that support, to have her. Go ahead. I'll speak. Okay, you're good. Hold on. You know, it does get emotional. I want to say that because when you really think about it, when you really take the time to think about it, this is special. Family members know what we go through, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And a lot of times we, the public, only see what we see. And so what's happened here is Nana's been there with her every step of the way, and to see how she has grown, and to see how she's persevered, and to see that she's doing something that, of course, you know, her papa already knew, but now to see it come into fruition. So I think it's really special, and it is quite emotional.
Yes, it definitely is.
What do you want to say about your grandmother and having her support the way that you do?
She's always been there, and she's always been at every tournament she could possibly make. And not only do we have memories just together, but I've also worked with her in the past through her business and cooking with her in the kitchen and stuff like that. And it's special memories to have with her, and you know, and even the memories at the ball field and stuff like that. Even from when I was little bitty, I still remember all the memories from her at the ball field. And it's nice to have that support in my corner.
I love that. Candy. So here it is, Candy. You have been her, the family. You've been the photographer for her. You have been right there with her every step of the way, making things come to life behind the lens. Talk to us about the relationship that you have with Emilee and what it means for you to be a part of this.
Yeah, so if it wasn't for Emilee, I wouldn't have started the photography journey at West Lawrence High School. So I've known Emilee since she was in elementary school, and I've loved her ever since. And actually, Emilee just asked me her freshman year to come and snap some pictures of her.
Mhm.
And here we are, 4 years later. So
Yeah.
I began the journey with Emilee, and I was excited to be able to end the journey
Yeah,
with Emilee.
for sure. Talk to us about Miss Candy over here.
Gosh, where to begin? I've loved her support even from when elementary school, middle school, and you know, I mean, we asked her to come take some pictures of me playing my freshman year, and it just kind of blossomed from there. She's been to every game she could make, and I mean, she lives out of town too, so it's extra incredible to have her there. She's also taken some of my senior pictures already, and it's just, not only do I have the pictures, but I also have who took the pictures with that, and it means a lot for her to come out and support, not only just me, but for all the girls. They all love you, and we want you to know that.
And you know, Candy, a lot of times as a photographer, you do help tell the story. You know, you paint the picture. And it's, I think, as a photographer, for one, the relationship that you have with her, it makes it emotional for you as well, to be able to be a part of the whole process, to be able to be a part of the legacy that she's building and leaving behind.
Yes, I think that's been a part of the beauty of photography, is being able to capture pictures of not only Emilee, but for all the girls. I have an infinite amount of love for these children, and I'm very thankful that Emilee asked me several years ago. It kind of got me out of my comfort zone, and I have been asking Jesus, you know, to give me something that I could use as a tool to witness for him, and so that's what he's done, and I'm very, very grateful for this opportunity.
This is truly a ministry, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right, Miss Betty, Nana. Now, you've been around for a little while.
Yes, ma'am.
You've seen a lot of things.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, your baby here, she's getting ready to fly out the coop.
I know.
And so, you know, what things do you know that you want to make sure that she never forgets, of things that you have taught her?
First of all, God first, and she knows that. The love that she has at home, and you know, I really have no doubt that Emilee's going to be great. She's going to be fine down in Douglas, Georgia. We're going to be keeping the roads pretty
You're going to
high.
be burning the road. I
Yes,
think you're going to be
ma'am.
burning the roads up.
Yes, ma'am. And want to thank, you know, too, all the teammates.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Emilee's where she is because she's been pushed by not just her coaches, but her teammates. And I want to thank all of them, too. But I'm proud of her. She's going to do fine. She's got wings that she'll fly with.
I love that. Are you going to be all right without her, you
I
know,
don't know
taking,
about
your
that now.
taking your trash out?
I don't know.
Oh, my
Want
God.
the job?
So I'm good, ma'am. You know, Emilee, so here it is, you know, your village here. So many people that have been supporting you, pushing you, that are so excited for you, you know. When you think of some of the highlights, what has been the highlight of your time here at West Lawrence?
Gosh, I mean, I've loved it all. I mean, I've loved getting to meet new people. It definitely gets me out of my comfort zone and makes me who I am today. You know, seeing, especially the freshmen this year. The freshmen this year were great, and you know, it was nice to be able to talk to a lot of them and kind of help them through what I went through. You know, my freshman year coming in is not knowing anybody, and then all your classes are mixed in, and it's not just the softball. You know, it's the school in general. You know, it's different than what anybody would ever expect. It's a big school, and you know, I've enjoyed my time at West Lawrence.
I love that. And Candy, as a mom, you know what it's like for a mom of a college student, especially girls. What kind of advice do you, as a mom, want to give this young lady right here as she goes off to college?
So I encourage you to find a church. That's what my oldest daughter Zoe did, and without that, she would not have been as successful as she has been. So I encourage you to find a church to get plugged into.
I love that. And you know, in college towns, they usually have churches that are, you know, connected to the schools to make sure that the students and athletes are sound, you know, to have that faith intact. So that is something, great advice. Miss Betty, Nana, what, any other advice you want to give or anything you'd like to say to her since she's so great? Y'all hear that?
She is great.
I love it.
I love her.
I love that so much.
I just love her and let her never forget
Yeah.
the love she has with all her family.
Wow. And that's that foundation, isn't it?
It is.
You know, they often say never forget where you come from. Take heed to
I
that.
won't.
You won't. Anything else you want to say to Miss Candy or to your Nana?
Miss Candy, I really appreciate all you've done throughout not just the past 4 years, but middle school, elementary, everything. And I love you. Nana, I know Papa's proud, and I know he's proud of you. And we'll be fine. You know, I'll come visit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm coming to take the trash. Thank you so much, Candy, for all that you do for not just for Emilee, but all of our athletes, all of our students. Thank you for how you pour your heart into what you do. You operate with a spirit of excellence, and we know that it comes from a good place.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Betty. You know, she's gonna be on the road. Thank you for the love that you have shown not to Emilee and to all of the students here, because it's something that is ingrained within you. And to see the greatness in Emilee and to be there with her, supporting her, is something that anybody would be thankful for. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, this is her Nana, Miss Betty Williams, and Candy Sangster.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen, here with Emilee Garrett, who signed a softball scholarship to South Georgia, the Lady Hawks. And we've got 2 of her teammates with us. Hi, Lily.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Hey, Jaylee.
Hey.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, now talk to us, Jaylee. Now, you two talk to us about the friendship that you've had, how long you've had that friendship, and what this means for you to witness your friend signing this scholarship.
Okay, so we started travel ball when we were like 8.
Mm-hmm.
We were on a team called Southern Blitz. We were not very good. But we were 8, so,
Right.
and then I think after Southern Blitz, we kind of went separate ways.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been on different travel ball teams together, and then we came back in middle school, and we're on the same team for 2 years, and then in high school, I came back and.
So how does it feel for you to witness her signing this scholarship?
Oh, it's so exciting. I'm
Yeah.
so proud.
For sure. Lily, you're a senior as well, darling.
Yes, I am.
You know, before we get into about Emilee, talk to us what your plans are after you graduate.
I plan to attend Georgia College in Milledgeville and attend their nursing program.
Ooh, I love it. Great program. I'm a Bobcat myself. Now talk to us about the friendship that you have here with Emilee and how you've seen her, you know, just kind of change into the athlete that you see before us today.
Me and Emilee started becoming friends in like 6th grade, so we were about 11, 12 years old, and we were on the middle school team together, and we just kind of got a bond and just have stuck together ever since.
You know, when you talk about that bond, Emilee, and you talked about like the friendships that you've made in these relationships, How does these two right here fall into that?
Gosh, they've been incredible. If I know that these two, if there's something wrong or something happening, or if I just need a friend to talk to, these two are definitely the ones that I'll hit up and tell them what's going on, and they're always the ones to give me some wise advice or to agree with me on some things, and they may have different opinions and disagree, but they're always very encouraging.
I love that. Now, Jaylee, you said you could be a little tough, right?
Yes.
So what position are you?
Second base.
Second base. And so, when you see her messing up, how do you get her together?
Well, not really on the field, but
Right.
like afterwards, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was rough. but she was never like, when she would get on the mound, we had confidence that she would do good. She would hit her spots, and we would be fine. So.
And so when you see Jaylee out there not doing what she needs to be doing, you get on to her, don't you?
Just get her attention. She'll
Do
come
you?
back.
What do you say to her?
Just Jaylee, what you doing? She'll come back.
Or so like, Jaylee, what are you doing?
More like that.
Jaylee, what are you doing? Now, Lily, what position are you?
I'm outfield.
You're outfield. And so here it is, as you being friends, it's also important that you're able to hold one another accountable.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
talked a little bit about that. How do you gently encourage Emilee, to get it together?
I mean, I just pump her up and just like cheer on from the outfield, or in between innings. Then if she just like is struggling, then I'll go up and talk to her and be like, it's okay. Like we all have our moments.
We're sitting in the stands, we're watching. So does it ever get heated between y'all when you're trying to get one another to get it together?
No, ma'am.
Y'all just give them the business. Get it together. And so you said that you're hanging up your cleats, like this is it for you.
I am.
I mean, is this something that's bittersweet, or are you ready to just give it up?
To be honest, I'm ready.
You've had enough, haven't you?
Yes, ma'am.
And and that's an honesty that we can appreciate, because not everyone wants to continue after playing a sport for so many years,
Yes, ma'am.
And so what about you? You're a junior, so that's a time in your life where you're trying to make some decisions about what it is that's next for you. Have you been thinking much about it?
I know for sure I do not want to play softball.
Oh, you hanging them up too? Okay.
Yes. But it's more bittersweet for me. Like, I'm not ready to let it go, but at the same time, I don't want to go any further. I just want to focus on my studies.
For sure. And that's a huge commitment, Emilee. When you think about this, it's a huge commitment, because here it is, as student athletes, you know what it is in high school, but in collegiately, I mean, you have a lot more stuff piled on you, and you've got to be able to balance that. So, girls, what do you want to give her some advice, okay? Since you two are hanging up the cleats, but you also know that it is a big commitment for her. What advice do you want to give her, because you want her to be successful?
Just stay true to who you are and go up there and be you. You'll be fine. And work like you've worked all your whole life, and you'll make it.
I love that. Any schools in particular for you, Jaylee?
3. UGA, Georgia Southern, or Georgia College.
Oh, my. All
I don't
three
know
are
which
great
one.
schools. I love that. Lily, we know you're tired of it. But what do you want to let her know? Because, I mean, I think that, going to college, and college period is a transition, but also to be a college athlete, to whom much is given, much is required. What do you want to say to this one right here?
Like previous interviews, I said, I just say, stay true to yourself, and, always turn to God if you, ever struggle, and know that He's always has a plan for you. And me and Emilee have always been, really close and, talked about a lot of stuff, and I'm also going to be going through college, so, I'm always a phone call away.
I love that. Any last words you want to say about these two?
I just want to say thank y'all. It's been fun, and Jaylee, I hope to come back and watch you and cheer you on just like you've done me the last couple of years. And Lily, hope to meet up. Come visit you.
I love that. Girls, thank you so much. I mean, it's always a pleasure to be able to, not just to see you and chat with you, but also to see you in action. You got, the proof is in the rings on your fingers. So thank you for all the hard work that you have done in the classrooms, on that field, and that you continue to do. And we appreciate the relationship and friendship you have with Emilee, okay? All right, Emilee, you did it, baby. You did it, honey. You made it through. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say to the people out there of Dublin, Lawrence County?
To the rest of the softball team that's here, I really appreciate all y'all have done for me the past couple of years, and for the freshmen the last year. Another person in specific that I would like to thank is Lexi Hayes. she traveled a long way to be here, and I really appreciate it. And I've played travel ball with her the last 2 years, and I look forward to meeting up with her sometime and hanging out. But I really appreciate her and her brother being here today.
I love that. Thank you so much to the village that has been here to support Emilee throughout her journey. Thank you for the ones who have helped push her along the way when when the going gets tough. You've definitely kept going. We're so very proud of you here at West Lawrence High School, Lawrence County Schools, this district, for everything that you have done and continue to do. And we cannot wait to see what the future holds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have here for Team Lawrence, where we continue to grow great students.